Hello, my name is Emily Rose, and I teach tarot readers and the mystically minded to read Lenormand like they're talking to a friend. And today we are here to talk about everything you need to know about the birds card in Lenormand. Let's go ahead and get started. When I think about the birds card, I think about the birds in my backyard. Some mornings it sounds like they are singing to each other and to me, and it's this glorious, beautiful sound. And sometimes it sounds like they're just having some type of family squabble and disagreement, kind of going back and forth and in very short quips. And I think that this is the essence of the birds card in Lenormand. For me, the birds is the most straightforward card in the deck, and it just simply means communication, typically verbal communication of some form. So this is truly going to be Lightning Lenormand because I think that's about what the birds are. The birds is a pretty neutral card in Lenormand. So you're really going to want to look at the surrounding cards and your context to decide what type of talk is at play here. Are we talking about chatter or gossip or an argument or small talk, or are we having a deep conversation, right? It's all going to depend on what is modifying the birds and to see what is being discussed. You're also going to want to look at your surrounding cards. If you're in a work context for the birds, it can be referencing the type of work that somebody is in. So, for instance, say it's next to the garden card, that could be public speaking in some way. Maybe if it's next to the fox, that could be like strategic communication. If it's next to the stork, that could be motivational speaking, for example. So, you can use it for the type or line of work somebody is in. Other than that, for work, it can also just talk about the conversations that are happening at work. Could be talking about a meeting or a conversation you've had between you and another coworker. Just depends on the surrounding cards. If we are in a love context, then this card tends to be pretty dang important because when you think about a connection between two people, a lot of it has to do with communication. So you want to look to your question if you're talking just about the how a relationship is going or the quality of it, then you want to look for the birds, and that's going to kind of give you a communication assessment. If you are asking for advice, especially in a relationship context, it's usually talking about what your voice is. If it's next to your significator card, if it's next to your partner's charged card, then it could represent their style of communication or the way that they communicate. And you want to look to the surrounding cards. If you have like the birds next to the sun and you're in advice context, it could say, speak your truth, let your voice be heard. But if you are getting something like the snake or the scythe following it, it might be saying, this may be a time to hold your tongue. If you are asking the cards to describe someone's personality and you get the birds, then you know they're probably pretty chatty, potentially gossipy, depending on the surrounding cards. If you would like to learn much more about the birds, including seeing example spreads and card combinations, I have linked my birds card page down below with all the details. And if you would like to boost your Lenormand confidence with just a 5-minute practice, I have a totally free Lenormand mini course you can take, and you can find that at emilyrosedivination.com/mini course. And I will also link it down below. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe.